Hi, we're doing it. Another class, back to back. Here we go. This is gonna be like a quick 20-minute Pilates. Bang her out, get her done. I'm just gonna move this over. I like my plant where it's supposed to be. Props today, if you would like to use them, is a blanket. I like to always keep one handy. Feel free to grab some water if you want to have that handy too. Again, it's just going to be a quick 20 minutes. I will say that this is going to be more of an intermediate style class because it's moving so quickly. And I will do different 20-minute versions of different sort of ranges of options, although there will still be options within this. So all that to say, let's do it. Woo-woo. Pilates. Okay. Now don't be surprised if I also get out of breath doing this, because like that's the point, is that doing it quickly, we're sort of like getting a bit of our heart rate up here. So finding ourselves on hands and knees to start. So right out of the gate, if your shoulders are not feeling super great, probably not going to want to do this 20-minute flow with me. Can we start to turn on the muscles of our arms right out of the gate? So we have the arms like squeezing up through your forearms, squeezing up through your biceps, through your triceps. Knees are right underneath your hips. We're just going to do a little bit of mobility here to start. As you inhale, lengthen out through your tail, through your chest, drawing yourself forward. As you breathe out, rounding through that belly, think about that fleshy low belly space, pushing the floor away, getting a really nice curl here. Inhaling to lengthen out through your tail, drawing your chest through your hands, breathing out. Now in Pilates, our exhale is through our mouth. And we often will do that on the effort. And the reason for that is because as you breathe out, your rib cage draws down and your pelvic floor draws up. That is anatomy. That is how that is happening there. So if we breathe out when we're doing the bulk of our abdominal effort, we're sort of catching what's already going on. One more time. Inhale to lengthen it out. Exhale, scoop, tuck in, round. We're going to lengthen out. We're going to walk those knees back. We're going to find ourselves in a kneeling plank. So pushing the floor away. Already it's like spice, spice, spice. Pushing the floor away. Now, can you keep what we just learned about toning our arms on? Can we feel like the hands are drawing wide and we're bringing the shoulder blades onto our backs? Already so much work here. Those knees are to the floor, those toes are hugging in, and we're pulling, dragging heels of our hands down to our knees towards our hands, firing through your glutes. I'm hoping you can hear a shake in my voice, because that is totally the abs working here. For 3, for 2, glutes are on. For 1, sit it back, take a quick little break. Whew, that was exciting. Taking a breath in. As we breathe out, let's bring ourselves forward again. So still kneeling. Push that floor away as much as you can. Draw your hands nice and wide. Heels of your hands draw down. Hug up through those arms. Whew. Knees are connected to the floor. Toes are connected to the floor. Lengthening it out. Hugging everything to the midline. Feel maximum amount of tension here. For 3, for 2, for 1. Sit your bum back. Take a quick little break. One more time, coming forward, rippling in space, hugging the knees towards the heels of the hands. Hands are pushing down, collarbones are opening wide. We're trying to squeeze up through those muscles, firing through the glutes, hugging it all in. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last 1. Take it back, give yourself a bit of a stretch. Bringing yourself forward, walk those knees underneath your hips. We're going to tuck the toes here. So again, pushing that floor away, firing up through those arm muscles. Now, little bit of housekeeping. I would prefer for this first little bit, if we didn't find maximum range in the arms, I would like us to keep a little bit more of that inner eye facing in just for now. Feeling like that floor is really being pushed away. So we're working through the upper body here. Arms are pulling wide, hugging the shoulder blades down, pushing that floor away, toes are tucked. Keeping the information of our plank, breathing in here. As we breathe out, we're going to lift our knees to hover. Inhale to lower down, tap. And then exhale, lift to hover. Inhale, lower down, tap. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Lift to hover. Inhale, lower down, tap. Exhale, lift to hover. Now, every time you lift up, avoiding the experience of letting go of what's happening through the upper body, which means as the knees hover, we're still pushing the floor away. We're still hugging the heels of the hands down. In fact, we're trying to think more about inviting connection in between our shoulder blades. Lower down. We're going for 2. One more time. You're going to lift. You're going to hold. Now, my knees are just a little bit off the floor. Let's hold here for 4. Let's hold here for 3. Let's hold here for 2. Last one. Lower down. Give your wrist a little shake. Whew. Okay. Hot fire. It's happening. Bring ourselves back down. So you could be on your fists here. You could also be on forearms as an option as well. Just same thing, make sure we don't sort of start to collapse through the back and through the chest. We want to keep that nice long line. Can you hear how I'm out of breath? Are we, end of these 20 minutes, we're going to be best friends. Okay. Pushing that floor away, zipping into those arm muscles, opening the chest wide, heels of the hands down, toes are tucked. Take your breath in. As you breathe out, you're lifting your knees that inch. Inhale to lower down. Lift them up an inch. 2 more here, please, team. Let's go for 2. Keep super pushing the floor away. Last time. Now, can you keep your knees an inch from the floor? You're going to slide your bum back just a little bit. Feel those thighs kick in, and then pull yourself forward to hover. Slide your hips back. Now, notice that I'm trying to keep my spine in the same long orientation. So I'm not rounding. I'm not lifting my knees higher. It's all staying exactly the same. Bringing it forward. 2 more. Pushing it back. Bring it forward. 1 more time. Pushing it back. Holding it here for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Lower down. Give your wrist a little shake. Spicy Pilates. Okay. So we're going to add a few things together here. So we're going to take ourselves into our kneeling plank. We're going to find all of that work right out of the gate, right? That pushing away, that opening wide, that hugging of the shoulder blades down, that tension in the arms. We're going to ever so slightly bend the elbows, push them to straight. From your kneeling plank, can you lift your knees into that knee hover, so not a full plank, and then lower it down. You're going to bend your elbows a little bit, push away. Kneeling plank to knee hover, and then down. Bending your elbows, push away. Keep the knees bent as you lift them. Lower down, keep going. You could be in that hands and knees where you do a little bit this way, and then lift up into your knee hover. A little bit of a bend, lift up into your knee hover. Wherever you are, we're going for 4. And push, lift to hover, lower down. For 3. And push, little hover, lower down. For 2, those glutes are on. Push the floor away. Keep your belly taut. 1 more time. Push the floor away. Lift up. If you'd like to straighten into a full plank here, you can. For 5. For 4, maximum tension. For 3, fire all the muscles in your body here. For 2, I'm shaking, shaking, shaking. Last 1, lower down. Give yourself a bit of a break. Shaking out through those arms. It's been like 6 minutes. What a treat we are in for. All right, back onto hands and knees, please. You could also be forearms, no problem at all. Those knees are going to stay stacked underneath us. You could also come onto fists if you would like to. Now keep squeezing through those arm muscles. Remember, we're nice and tight here. We're continually pushing the floor away. It should feel like work. It shouldn't feel easy. We're going to take the left knee and just scoot it so it's a little more centered. Right thigh is going to open out to the side. Inhale to pull it in. Open it out. Inhale to pull it in. Open it out. So nice and calm here. However, the stability of working in this shape is almost more work than the actual work of that right bum cheek. Although don't worry, we're definitely going to get that going too. So we're trying to feel still as much weight onto the left hand as the right. So really still pushing the floor away. Also noticing if we're leaning to the left, can we stay leaning evenly to the right, which means as you open that leg, we're going to think about showcasing off our inner thigh and sort of leaning into it a little bit. If you're feeling extra spice aroma, you're going to tuck those toes and lift your knee to hover, which I'm not going to do, but you can do 4. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. Last one to lift and hold, little pulses up for 10. 9, still keeping that right hip away from the right waist. For 3, it's long here. 2, hold the right thigh up. We're all going to meet on our left forearm, right palm. We're pushing the floor away and we're turning into face and look at that right knee, but still sticking our bum out, still drawing our ribs in. Pull the right knee towards the right elbow and then reach that right leg up and back. Squeezing it in and reaching it back. Now, as the leg squeezes in, there's going to be a temptation to curl the body For today, I would like us to resist that and consider this moment almost like a kneeling side plank. Draw those ribs in, reach it back. Pull it in, reach it back. We're going for 4. For 3. It's exciting. For 2, reach it up. One more time. Reach up and back, pause. Now keep checking in with that lower body. Draw the ribs in. Push the floor away. Reach that right leg up and back. Keep everything nice and still. You're going to rotate that leg internally and then rotate it out. I'm just going to shift forward a little bit for Instagram so you can see my leg. Rotate it in, rotate it back. So my hips are staying still. It's a rotation right inside the juicy part of my bum. It's like we're turning a key in a keyhole here. You could, if you wanted to, be lifted through that bottom knee. For 3, it's a lot of work and I can't do it and talk. For 2, but you might be able to do it. Last 1, lift that leg up. Keep pushing the floor away. Open your collarbones. You're going to pulse this back leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We're going to stay on that left forearm, coming up onto your left forearm. Squeeze those legs together. So push that floor away. Shoulder blade on your back, up through your waist. Maybe lift up and find a side plank here. Maybe it feels reasonable to extend one leg or your bottom leg or both. But wherever you are, can we remember that that push of the floor away is super important? Shoulder blade on the back, lifting up through the hips, rib cage drawn in. We're here for 4. Gaze can be up, down, or forward. For 3, keep nice and strong here. For 2, last 1, lower down. Nice job. Give yourself a little shake. Right away to that second side. So, that bum cheek is exciting. I'm just going to pull my mat out a little bit so that I have lots of room. Are we so excited? 20 minutes. It's amazing what you can do, right? So hands are going to be planted on the floor, or you could be on forearms, or you could be on fists if you'd like. You could also totally be side lying if you wanted to. I didn't say that on the first side. You could be lying down so you're not on your arms at all. And you do all the same leg movements. It would just be side lying. Hands are on the floor. Long from head to tail. Push that floor away. Draw the rib cage in. We're opening that left leg out to the left. Inhaling it in. Exhale to lift. Now I extra can't cheat on this side because you'll be able to see if I lean over to the right, yeah? Nothing like filming yourself to keep you honest. Lift and in. So first little order of business is remembering this is just as much for the upper body as it is for the lower. And the reason why that is true is because we're not collapsing into anything, right? We're super pushing the floor away. We're super stable through our arms. If you are like me and you have stuff happening through the back of the body, this is definitely not easy, right? It's a circuit. We have to keep reminding ourselves to be mindful of this. Ooh, opening out through that back tail. Remembering you could definitely be down on those forearms if you wanted to be. Just watch and make sure you're not swaying through your back. Could also be up on your fists. Noticing if you're distributing your weight and leaning to the right, we want to keep showing off that left inner thigh. 3 more here. For 3. For 2. It's spicy. It's happening. Last one. You're going to hold the leg up. We're going to pulse it up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8. Here, maybe I'll turn, even though you'll see my butt a little bit. For 3, for 2, for 1. Nice job. You're going to come down onto your right forearm, up onto your left arm, rotate your torso to the left. I'm going to spin myself around so you can see me and we can be honest. Sorry, Instagram, you had a good booty shot there. We're going to pull the left leg in and then reach it up and back. Pull the left leg in, reach it up and back. So again, nothing about this is a break. We want to keep as much tension moving through the body at all times, which requires upper body, which requires abs, which requires definitely through that glute and certainly through the quad as you reach the leg back. Oh, I totally cheated there. I could have lifted higher. The higher you go with this, the more exciting it'll be. For 4. Woo. For 3, up and back. For 2, one more time, lift it up. Now you're holding that leg up. And if you don't feel your glute yet, check in with yourself. Can you lift that leg up? Can we push the floor away? Turning to look at those back toes. Now keeping everything super still, all you're doing is rotating that thigh in and then turning it out. And then rotating it in and then turning it out like a key in a keyhole. Don't worry if you feel your supporting glute. Of course you do. It just works super hard, and now it's stabilizing you. Let's go for 4. Oh, my leg keeps dropping because it's on fire. For 3. So keep that leg lifted. For 2. One more time, turn it out. We're pulsing that leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Good job. Finding our side plank on our second side. So we're going to come onto that right forearm again because that's where we've been. Hugging those legs. We're trying to make sure that the knees aren't too far forward if you can help it. Check in with your home base. Push that floor away. Shoulder blade on your back. Hug the forearm in, and then maybe lift your hips up. Maybe you have one leg long. Maybe you have your other leg long. Maybe you have 2 legs. Ooh, can't do 2 on this side. But wherever you are, super push the floor away. Shoulder blade on your back. Hug the leg in. Keep those hips lifted up. Draw the ribs in. Squeeze everything. Glutes, upper body reaching. Rib cages in for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Bring it down. Good job. Oh. Okay, next bit of business. Let's flip all the way down onto our bellies, please. So you're going to lay all the way down on the floor. This is going to be for our arms, for our upper body, and then that might be it. Maybe we do another victory plank. Who knows? I know. I shouldn't say who knows. I know. All right, toes. Pedicure side of your foot is pressing down to the floor. Legs are parallel, hip distance apart, and we're going to give a nice zippity zip to those quads. Checking in with your pelvis. Now, we don't want to push our hip bones, and we don't want to lift our glutes up. We're trying to think about tucking and finding a relationship of pubic bone to the floor. Glutes are definitely active here, but they're not popping up, right? It's a scoop, which is definitely something your abs will help you with here. We're going to bring our hands wide of us, palms facing down. Head can be down on the floor. We're going to take a breath in here. As we breathe out, we're going to bring shoulder blades on the back. Press the hands down. Hug the forearms and elbows down. Lengthen your chest out and up just a little bit. Take a breath in here. And then as we exhale, we lower it down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shoulder blades on your back. Lengthen your spine out and up. Take your breath in. As you breathe out, lower it down. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale, shoulder blades on back. All of your home base is connected as you lengthen yourself out and up. Take your breath in here, please. As you breathe out, lower it down. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale to reach out and up, and then pause. So you're holding yourself out in this little baby extension, drawing the rib cage in, scooping your glutes so that your pubic bone is trying to find a bit of the floor here. Glutes, quads are on, toes are pressing to the floor. Now keep your elbows connected to the floor. You're going to lift your palms up. Rotate your palms to face in. Give yourself a thumbs up, and then try to hug the elbows down to the floor as you open out into your thumbs up. Shoulder blades on your back for 4 here. For 3, for 2, for 1, rotate your palms back, but leave your torso. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, shoulder blades on your back, all your housekeeping is happening. Lift your forearms and your palms. Keep your elbows down. Rotate your palms to face each other. Give yourself a thumbs up. Then try to lift and open those thumbs out into opposite corners away from each other. Keep rotating. Keep trying to hug the elbows in. Lengthen out through your spine. Keep your housekeeping for 4. I'm hoping you feel this right in your mid-back here. For 3, posture muscles. For 2, last 1, rotate lower hands down. 2 more. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you're hugging the arms down, lifting the forearms and palms up. Rotate in. Give yourself a thumbs up. They open out and away. For 4, for 3, for 2, last 1, lower down, breathe in. As you breathe out, palms lift, elbows are down. Rotate to face, thumbs up, open out and away. Now super squeeze into your mid-back here, please, team. For 4, toes are down. For 3, legs and quads. For 2, last 1, take a quick little break. Breathing it in here, breathing it out. Take those hands, bring them down beside your hips. Keep all of the energy of your feet pressing down, quads active, glutes active, belly active. Shoulder blades on your back, lift the arms and lengthen. Back out into that little hover, but now you don't have your hands beside you. Listen carefully. Rotate your arms so that your palms face the floor. And then you're going to pull your knuckles backwards so you're showing off that fleshy inner part of your wrist. You're going to inhale to bend at your elbows and then exhale to push away. Inhaling to bend, try to hug those elbows towards each other. Exhale to reach away. Inhaling to hug it in. Exhale to reach out. Pressing through those toes. Inhale to bring it in. Exhale to reach away. 3 more. Little bend. Exhale to reach. Little bend for 2. Squeeze it out. 1 more time. Reach it out and then pause. Now super squeeze through your tricep. Press out through the heel of your hand. Lengthen out through your spine. Shoulder blades on your back. Let's pulse those arms up for 10, for 9, for 8. Maximum tension here. For 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Can you hold it and squeeze, 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 squeeze? Maybe a leg lifts, maybe the other leg lifts just slightly off the floor. You're shooting in space like Iron Man for 5, for 4. An Iron Woman for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower it down. Take a breath in here. Take a breath out. Last order of business. Let's bring ourselves all the way up. Rock yourself back into that knee hover, the same place that we started at. Hands are pressing down into the floor. Knees are underneath. Toes are tucked. Take a breath in to be here. Take a breath out. Squeezing those legs together if you can. Now again, pushing the floor away. Shoulder blades on your back. I know it looks like I'm up here with my shoulders, but it's just because I have like stuck shoulder blades. Push that floor away, zip into the belly ribs. You're going to lift your knees to hover. Now maybe you can tip your hips to the right and then lift them up. Then hips tip to the left and then lift them up. Maybe tip to the right. Lift them up. Tip to the left. Pick them up. And if that's not working for you, keep going. You can find a kneeling plank and tip around one side and lift up. And then to the other. And then lift up. Now, even as your hips are rotating, we are not relaxing through our upper body. Upper body is still staying nice and tight. Maybe you have the capacity to be in a plank, but remember that upper body is not taking a break. Over to the right and then up to the left. One more time, each side. Whatever version. To the right. To the left. Victory plank here for 10, whatever version. 9, you could be on your knees. 8, you could be on your forearms. 7, 6, 5, fire those glutes. 4, more work. 3, can you squeeze more? 2, last one, lower down. Take a nice big breath in wherever you are. Exhale it out. Let's flip onto our backs. Give yourself a nice big reach overhead. Big breath in, big stretch. Exhale it out. Can you bring your arms around yourself? Give yourself a big squeeze. Thank you so much for this quick 20-minute practice. It was quick, but it was effective. We're all going to feel sore tomorrow. I will see you next time. Thank you, thank you.